welcome back to a new video. Today I am going to be telling you about my experience at my first reptile show. I did purchase an animal from the reptile show, and this is a white treefrog. So if you see me looking down, she is hopping around the ground. There was a very long wait to get in. The parking lot was so full. There was no parking spots for us, so we had to drive around for a bit and then come back, and then people started to leave. It was very packed. And I don't know if this is the same for every single reptile show, but it was a small building for all the vendors and all the people. How many people there were inside was way more than all the cars in the parking lot. There's so many people, it's so crowded in the building. But there were so many different kinds of animals. I was so excited to look at them all. I'll name off a whole bunch of animals that I saw. So maybe if you're interested in one of these animals, you could possibly know what it's like the animals, because I am planning on getting a ball python from there, but I wanted to go and see what it was like first, so I could get a feel for the different types of animals and what they have there. So next month's show, I could pick out the animals that I would want and have their tanks ready for. So it's not impulse buying, I can just buy the animal and not have any cage set up whatsoever. So if you see me looking down, I have a list of all the animals that were there. So they had tokay geckos, I think that's how you spell it, tokay. I'm not good with that name, but they were very pretty. They had crested geckos. They had so many different choices of crested geckos. They had baby crested geckos, juvenile crested geckos, adult crested geckos, in so many different colors, and they were just very neat to look at because I've never actually seen a crested gecko close up, so it was really cool. They also had such a big variety of leopard geckos. It was so fascinating to see all the different colors and patterns that they all had, because I've seen maybe 4 from the pet store that I got Emmy from. I'll show you. This is Emmy, my leopard gecko. She is this nice yellow, orangish color. She is an albino, and I believe she's a broken pattern, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, that's Emmy. They had bearded dragons there, but they were very tiny. They were newborn bearded dragons. They were really cute. They also had blue-tongued skinks. They were really cute too. I like those. Okay, now we're getting to the snakes. They had a lot of snakes to choose from, and that's one of the reasons why I was there. Oh, I did get my bunny, and that is Ivy, my lion head rabbit. So sorry. They had hognose, milk snakes, corn snakes, ball pythons, boas. I think that, oh, they had bull snakes. So it was really nice to see like a whole bunch of patterns, colors of the snakes. They had a whole bunch of axolotls. They were so cute. They had the wild type and the pink ones. They also had a lot of tree frog choices. They had glass tree frogs, they had moss tree frogs, poison dart frogs, and they also had White's tree frog, which is what I purchased. They had tons of tarantulas. I didn't really see the names of the tarantulas, but they were very cute. I really want to get a tarantula sometime. Along with the tarantulas, they also had millipedes and scorpions. They also did have a baby alligator there, and it was really cute. I've never seen a baby small alligator before, so that was fun. They also had tons of different kinds of turtles. They also had Pac-Man frogs, and they were very, very, very tiny and so cute. It made me want to buy one again because I do have a Pac-Man frog. I did do a care video on Pac-Man frogs, so it was very fascinating to see how tiny these ones were because they were about maybe this big. It's tiny. It was tiny. It was so cute. They had strawberry, pineapple, albino, just the regular horn frogs. Hey, Ivy, come here. This is Ivy. This is my rabbit. Oh, I know. I don't know where it was. Oh, they had legless lizards, which were really cute. I've never seen a legless lizard before, so it was definitely cool. They had tadpoles, which I thought was cute and a good idea or something. They were just tadpoles that you could just watch their life cycle and how they grew up. Next, I want to talk about the prices of all these animals. I won't give an exact price of each animal, but just know that a lot of these animals are not cheap. They were very expensive animals. A lot of them I would never personally purchase because of how expensive these were. Bella, that's Bella, my cat. She does just fine around Ivy. She doesn't attack her or anything like that. They seem to be getting along pretty well. So for the snake variety, the snakes and stuff that I looked at, every single one of them, the lowest price was $65, and it was for a few corn snakes. But towards the boas and the ball python section, they were up to $1,500, which was so much money. But it was a cute snake. But I just personally would never spend that much money on a snake. The lowest ball python that I saw for the price wise was $100. There's nothing lower than that for any of the ball pythons. They had hognose snakes for $100, $200. Milk snakes about $80, $90. They were pricey, I would say. For lizards, there was the geckos were about $35. Then they got up in price towards the bearded dragons, legless lizards, skinks. They were a bit pricey, especially the crested geckos. They were so much money. There was $200 ones, $100 ones. I think the lowest price for a crested gecko that I saw was like $60. But they had a really nice variety of leopard geckos. They ranged in price from $40 to $50. But they had so many different patterns and colors, and I think it was really neat. Next, it will be the tarantulas, millipedes, and scorpions. Those ranged from $35 to $100, which I think is such a good price for tarantulas, and millipedes, and scorpions, because I've seen them priced way higher online. So I think going to the expo would be such a good place to go if you wanted one of those animals. Next are the amphibians, and those range from $20 to $100. Like the moss tree frog and the glass tree frog, the glass tree frog was $100, the moss tree frog was $50. The white tree frog that I got was the lowest priced animal that I saw there, which was the white tree frog that I showed you in the beginning. I wanted to show you what the packaging looks like when you get them. They come in like this little cup like this. They have a little paper towel wet cloth that they had in here. And then on the top, I like how this person like labeled there. I don't think you could see it. It's turned around. But they have the price and the name of the animal on top of this cup. There's air circulation along the sides of the cup. So they obviously care to package their animals nicely. But not just the animals they sold there, they also sold tons of feeder animals and bugs. They sold live mice. They had a big thing of live mice that you could buy. I personally wouldn't want to feed live mice to your snakes because of the risk of the mouse using a defense mechanism such as clawing or biting your snake. So I wouldn't recommend the live feeder mice, but you know, if you like doing that, then fine. They sold small mice, like pinky mice, fuzzies, to rats, and they also did sell frozen guinea pigs, like for the big snakes, like the boas. They did sell bugs such as crickets, superworms, hornworms, mealworms, and dubia roaches. So overall, I would say that it was a really fun experience to go and check out everything, not just to get an animal, but to get food too. Container of superworms for $5, and it comes with 100 superworms. So I thought that it was such a good price from what the pet store would put in there. I got maybe 30 superworms for about $10 at my pet store. So I would say that it was such a good price to purchase from the reptile show for food. And I'll see you guys hopefully next week with a new video. Bye!